Hey, dynamite, turn to a million, then we all rich. That's just how I feel.
Be the last one not to get the stove. Don't wait, love one of you bucket-headed hoes.
What's to y'all? It's your girl Miss Gigi herself, and I'm back with another story time period. So y'all already know what I'm finna say. Before y'all tune into this video, go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe, because if you ain't tuned in, then what the fuck is you doing? Yeah, but okay, y'all, go ahead and do those things. I'm gonna give y'all a little second. Did y'all finish? Cool. Okay, y'all, so today this story time gonna be the story time of how my baby daddy left me for another bitch. Yeah, and I'm really trolling, like, and I'm gonna leave that right there, because you know I know this is gonna bring the views. So tune in so y'all can see how I, Miss Gigi herself, got left for another bitch. Cool. So where do I want to start? So it was this particular day that I decided to be an asshole and nitpick like I normally do, because once you fuck with me or fuck me over, it ain't no restrictions on what I do next, period. So it was this one particular day I had seen this post on Instagram, and I sent it to him. It was basically, the post basically was saying something like, when you it was I don't remember, it was so long ago, it was 2022. So it basically I'm trying to remember it, but it's the kind of sense saying like when you making yourself tolerate or deal with somebody, or when y'all really don't. It was something like that. A little messy post. He was outside sitting in my car, and I had sent it to him while I was in the house. So he ended up coming in the house looking sad as fuck, down and hurt, and I was still being an asshole, like, because you be playing with me too much. So he ended up coming to the table and basically telling me how he think it's time to just part ways because I'm hurting him too bad, or like that. And I'm like, okay, cool, like, okay. So the very next day, like, he started packing up his things or whatever like that, and like, this is a common thing. So he packed his stuff up or whatever like that. So I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna lie. And when he was packing his stuff and getting his things, like, he was looking so hurt and so down, like, and I started feeling so bad, so guilty, because I'm like normally if I would did this right after he did something, I would probably wouldn't have gave a fuck or felt bad. But I'm like, this was one of them days where I was just like nitpicking for real. So I'm like, Gigi, stop being like that. Like, stop, don't do that. Like, I be really talking to myself like, you seem fucked up. But I only be doing this shit because of how much a motherfucker done put me through. Like, bitch, like I said, it's no restrictions on what the fuck, especially when you want to be with me. So I'm gonna act however I want to act until this shit start fucking with my guilt. So I'm like, so I'm feeling so guilty, so bad. So I end up, like, the day of he putting his stuff in the car or whatever like that, because mind y'all, every time he finna get ready and leave, I will take him where he needs to go. Like, I drop him off at the bus, like, I take him where he needs to go. So I'm finna get ready and drop him off, but like, I'm feeling real bad. I am. So I'm like, I'm feeling so fucked up. Then mind you, I slept on the couch and let him sleep in my bed. And when it's time to leave, we stop at the gas station. The nigga pumping that gas looking hurt. I'm like, damn, Gigi, like, why would you do that? Like, why? So I'm feeling bad. I'm feeling fucked up. So I'm not gonna, y'all, like, I kind of like begged him, like, to stay, like, because I'm thinking you only leaving because of how bad I'm hurting you. And I'm like, damn, if he is trying, like, let me stop being a jerk about it. Let me stop being an asshole. And let me let this man, you know, get his chance in. So I'm like, you know, yeah, that's just how it was. So I kind of like begged him to stay. Now this happened on a Sunday. from Sunday to Tuesday, the nigga energy was so off. Now, I'm the type of person, if I feel bad about something, like, I'm going to try to correct my wrongs. I'm going to try to, you know, whatever like that. But it's only so much ass I can kiss at the end of the day. Like, because at the end of the day, you don't got to be here. Like, I'm only asking you to stay because I feel like you don't really want to leave. And I don't want to feel fucked up. So, what's tea? So, the nigga energy was just too off. Now, mind y'all, before I even get on that part, like, he claimed he didn't want to get on the, like, when I made him leave, like, he claimed like he was only acting like it was severe that he leave because he done made his grandma buy this bus ticket and she keep doing this shit, like fucking up her money because of us, because it'd be like he been leave so he was like, my grandma gonna need her bus ticket back, money. And I'm like, fuck it, I sent the money back or whatever like that. Whole time it wasn't even the grandma that bought the bus ticket, it was the bitch. And I did not know. So, bitch, because I would have never begged the nigga to stay and the bitch just paid for you to leave. Bitch, y'all would have had it. Like, stamp it. So, what? So, cool. So, let me not skip around. So, okay, I begged him to stay, whatever like that. Sent the bus ticket money back. Like I said, from Sunday to Tuesday, him and that bitch must was into it or something because, like, his energy was so off. So, I'm trying to be nice because, like I said, I'm the type of person, like, I'm going to correct my wrongs if I feel like I was wrong or fucked up by the situation. So, I'm on the phone. I'm telling my sister, like, it's only so much I can keep motherfucking bite my tongue to because this nigga got me fucked up. Like, this nigga got me fucked up. So, I'm the day of, I'm sitting on the phone with my sister. While all this shit happened, I'm sitting on the phone with my sister. And I sometimes I be wanting to ask her, like, what all did you hear? Because, like, I want to make sure I ain't leaving it out. Or, like, I want to know how numb I was or how hurt I was in that. Because, like, I know everything probably went blank for a second. But, anywho, so my sister on the phone, got my AirPod in. He don't know I'm on the phone with nobody. So, my sister really hearing him. Y'all, the whole time I'm checking shit. Because this nigga tried to check me about a post. That was red flag right there. Like, when he called me in that room to check me about a post, I knew, like, something was up. Because, like, niggas don't give a fuck about what I post. Unless I'm talking about some heartbreaking ass, subliminal ass shit towards him. But, like, hey, this nigga don't give a fuck about me liking nobody nigga picture, no none of that. So when he tried to check me about it, he called me to the room to check me about a double tap. And I checked them right then and there, like, nigga, when have you ever checked me about a double tap? Like, look, what's tea? What's up? So I'm like, you give me vibes like you got another bitch or something. Yeah, guess what his response was? Maybe, maybe not. Cool. I was like, well, you can go. Like, go be with her. Like, yo, shit already packed up. Because, like I said, it's Tuesday now. Sunday, he was supposed to leave. So, his stuff was still packed. So, Tuesday, yeah, it was Tuesday when this happened. So, I'm like, okay, you can go. Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Like, I really don't give a fuck. I only did what I did because I feel bad. But if I known this what was going on the whole type of time, I would have been. Like, y'all, I was so ready to get out that shit. So any ticket out would have been helpful. So anywho, switch the rules. So yeah, so I was just like, okay, cool, you can leave. So I go back to the front, finish working. So I said he can. It was Tuesday. I was like, he had to go to court Thursday. So I'm like, you can stay until you got court because I'm just not no presbyter ass bitch. Like, you got to give it to me because I ain't no presbyter ass bitch. So I'm like, yeah, you can stay until it's, you know, court Thursday and then it's time to roll. So I go to the front. I'm on the phone with my sister. At this point, this bitch hearing too much. Like, I'm like, look, I'm going to call you back, bitch. I ain't up. So I go meditate a little bit. I go back in there like, matter of fact, bitch, I'm still being too lenient. I'm talking about you can stay till Thursday, bitch. Have that bitch secured where you need to be before court. Bitch, get up out of here. Boom. So I get to get him on my shit. Like, I get to get him on my shit. And it's the first time, like, he left calm. Didn't throw a hassle for us. None of that. Boom. So he wanted me to take him to the bus station. And I'm like, cool. So real. I'm going to do it. So this nigga's an antagonizer. So he's kind of getting mad because he's not getting a reaction out of me at this point. Like, I'm not really giving a fuck. Like, he not getting a reaction out of me. And it was tampering with his spirit. So I get in the car. I'm getting ready to take him. Y'all, I drive fast, but I'm not gonna lie. I like the speed do enhance when I'm like feeling a certain type of way. So in that moment, I didn't know how fast I was driving. Honestly, I was just trying to hurry up and get him to his destination because I know what type of person he is. So in the car, I'm driving out fast. So now he with the antagonizing shit. He like just keep talking about the way I'm driving and like, damn, we gonna get there. I'm like, I know. That's why I'm pushing this bitch so we can get there a little quicker. So we driving. So he just keep antagonizing me, popping it. Now mind you, this nigga stay with wants and shit. So every time he see the police, he get a little scared. So while the police, I'm driving out fast, he getting paranoid. He trying to tell motherfuckers on the phone how I'm such a low down ass bitch, like I'm trying to get him locked up. Woozle. So I'm like, cool, that shit going on. So while we in the car, he got his headphone, his AirPods in, and he on the phone. Now mind you, I'm driving, so I'm not knowing who he on the phone with. So he is telling me like he on the phone with his bitch or whatever like that. But like I said, the nigga I don't be knowing what to believe, because like he would say anything to hurt me. So it don't be, so when he's saying the shit, I'm not really believing him. Like, and I'm seeing him on the phone, but I can't see his screen, so I don't know who he's on the phone with. I'm thinking this one of his homeboys, and he just talking outside his neck. Like, I'm just at this point, it's just too much going on. So I make it to the bus station. We make it to the bus station. So he got both of my car doors open because his stuff is in the back seat. And he's in the passenger seat. So the passenger seat door wide open and the back seat door wide open. And the shit just sitting right there. And he getting out the car still, I'm like, bruh, we already here. Just get your shit out the back so I can go. Like, you making this bigger than what it is. Like, I don't give a fuck enough. Like, just go. Like, why is she even on the phone allowing you to keep arguing with me? I would have been like, bitch ass nigga, like, it's too much back and forth with you and your baby moms. Like, what? So he's still with all this whooping and hollering and all this popping it, and I keep saying, get your bags. He didn't get the bag, so I thought with doors open and all, but I just pulled. So I leave. Like, bitch, I don't be having time. I don't really like to get out of character. I don't like to get out of body. Like, when I get to that level, shit gonna go up, and I ain't trying to get it that far. Like, I done moved past all that, so I ain't doing it. So I leave. And I go home. Mind you, I stay 30 minutes from the bus station. So I'm at home. I blocked this bitch and all. Now, I'm with my sister. I'm with my sister at this time. So when I leave, I think I did go pick up my sister. So when I pick up my sister, now y'all, my intentions was to be mean, not low down. But shit, it is what it is. So the bags was heavy as fuck. So I think I was letting my sister borrow my car. So I didn't want her to get the car with all his shit in there. So, but that shit was heavy as fuck. So I didn't want to take that shit back upstairs by myself. So I set it downstairs. Buy this little thing though. And in the neighborhood I'm in, they don't steal packages. They don't steal nothing. Like, I ain't never got my package stolen or nothing like that. So I really thought it was safe. So I end up having a shit or whatever like that for like some hours. Keep telling this bitch, sending it through his grandma. Like, you tell him come get his shit. It's outside. Like, it was outside neatly and everything. I wish I was the type bitch that record everything, because I would have took a picture. But it's outside neat and all that. So mind you, I said he blocked. So I get a message from somebody that was like, hey boo, can you give such and such his things so I can get him home? I'm like, who the fuck is this? Call. Who the fuck is this? She was like, who is this? So she like, this, said her name all sexual and cute. I'm like, who the fuck is her name? So she like, man, is you gonna get him out his stuff or what? Like, just give him his stuff. I'm like, how? Get off my phone. Like, this ain't the time. It's the time and place for everything. Like, bitch, this ain't the time. I'm going through enough. How? Leave me alone. Like, bitch, because, bitch, I take the shit out on you. And I'm trying not to. So, leave me alone. So, bitch, I end up hanging up. She hung up my face one of them. I text her, like, bitch, don't let that nigga get your ass whooped. Like, bitch, don't let that nigga get your ass beat. It ain't worth it. Because I won't have no smoke with you. You just, why, like, nigga, why would you give a bitch my number? Like, bitch, I'm hurt. Why would you give out my shit? Okay, so at this point, I go on a little rant. Not gonna lie. Because I'm like, bitch, what? Oh, so you was fucking with a bitch this whole time? Like, bitch, you could have just been leaving me alone. Like, if y'all knew how many times I kept left and kept leaving, and the motherfucker kept begging, like, if you had some shit going on, just leave me alone, because I be chilling. Like, I'm one of them type of girls, like, whether I'm heartbroken or not, like, I charge that shit to the game and keep it pushing. Like, a nigga would never, I don't blow up phones, I don't send long paragraphs, like, I don't do none of that. I be so cool on a nigga. Like, if you show me you cool on me, I'm cool on you, and it's just that. So I don't be bothering this nigga nothing like that. So when you come chasing big and all this, like, why you just don't be leaving me the fuck alone? Because I be leaving you alone. So it was just one of them things where now you played in my face, and I really, like, got proof that you played in my face the whole time. So now I'm like, bitch, I should have been left you the fuck alone if I know you had this going on. But I ain't the type of bitch that question no nigga about no bitch. Like, don't get me wrong, the beginning of our shit, I couldn't eat, sleep, shit, bathe, because I'm worried about what this nigga was doing, because I'm searching through phones and all this. Like, down the line where I stop giving a fuck, you come pay me to ask about another bitch. Because the moment I got a question about another bitch, I'm finna get the fuck up out of here. Like, because I'm looking for a reason to leave anyway. So cool. He, where I was at? Where was I at? Where the fuck was I at? I end up going on a rant, calling everybody, call this grandma, like, this nigga just had a bitch call my phone, and this nigga just gave a bitch my number. I'm going ham, I'm going federal. Then I'm on the phone, because it's like, bitch, before all this happened, I was just feeling sorry for your dusty ass, bitch. I just told y'all Thursday he had court. So bitch, I went in and did a little money play and got a band for a lawyer for him. He didn't even know this. I'm on the phone probably with the grandma, and the motherfucker ain't getting shit. Like, that money is mine. Like, I'm really fucking with a nigga on the back end, and you just played in my face. Cool. So after I go on my rant, I get back to her ass, because bitch, you should never gave me something to do while I'm already turned up. So bitch, I kept FaceTiming her, because I ain't with the Twitter thumbs and all that. Like, I ain't finna be screaming on no phone, nothing like that. I propped the phone up, kept FaceTiming, propping the phone up, like, just giving the girls looks, like, just popping. And I'm just like, because you want to know who I am so bad. Like, oh, you knew about me the whole time. Like, I ain't know what the fuck was going on. I ain't never what it was, since no shit was going on, none like that. And whatever, you know, I don't downplay no hoe, because niggas be lying. So I know niggas be lying. So it really wasn't no smoke with her until, like, you called me and I was going through what I was going through. So bitch, I started taking it out on you, because you wanted to be involved. But anyway, so next day I'm like, y'all can come get this shit, because like, I just be wanting this nigga to get the fuck from away from me. So I'm like, come get this shit. Somebody stole it. Somebody stole it, y'all. And like, I was like, what? Like, I felt a little bad for a snippet, but I'm like, all the shit this nigga done broke, burnt up and destroyed the mind. Why the fuck do I give a fuck if a motherfucker, bitch? What happened to that time when you burnt up my entire motherfucking wardrobe, hoe, and I ain't had shit to put on, bitch? Charge that shit to the game like I did and replace it. So I ain't give a fuck. So fast forward, I stopped fucking with him. Like, bitch, I stopped fucking with him with it like that. So I do be trolling sometimes, I be popping it. So my birthday, this shit happened the end of July, because it was by my mom's birthday. So this shit happened to the end of July. Before I get on that, let me tell y'all about that night. My mama, all my siblings had me in an intervention, trying to get me to admit that I was hurt. But everybody was so shocked at my reaction. But I am still the type of person that can be hurt. Like I said, I can be hurt and nobody would. You know, I charge that shit to the game and just act like I'm good, all good. But this was one of them times where I really was all good. Because, like, I always prayed to God, like, on some serious shit. Like, I don't know how to just leave and walk out, because the type of heart I am, like, I can know a motherfucker don't deserve me or whatever like that. But to, like, make sure they on the right track, or just to do right by them, like, I'm gonna keep giving it a chance, more so for you, not for me, because I can move on. I can, you know, I can handle life. So I'm like, God, please get this man. I swear to God, my prayer was to find him somebody to help him get over me. I swear to God, my right hand on the Bible. So when he did that, and my spouse got me in an intervention, I'm telling them, like, I'm good. Like, I pray for a way out. Like, I pray for a way to where I can just leave, and I ain't gotta goddamn get my shit toe up. I ain't gotta get verbal abused. I ain't gotta, you know, let my kids see their mama get disrespected and all that. So I wanted him to find somebody to get over me, and that's what happened. So how could I be mad at something I prayed for? So yep, that happened. And like I said, after intervention, all that. So he ended up coming back to Atlanta. He ended up leaving, whatever like that. So I haven't heard from my child. I said this happened at the end of July. So my birthday is in August, the end of August. So I won't fuck with him from in between time, and somehow, some way for my birthday, like, cause I'm not gonna lie, like it was a time where like no matter what we go through or whatever like that, like we still celebrate the holidays together, like birthdays and all that. We don't go. So it was like, so he told me happy birthday, whatever like that. So I'm like, where you at? Lit, whatever like that. Not knowing this nigga gonna really come. So he come down for my birthday, whatever like that. We chopping it up. He telling me about his folks. I'm telling him about mine. We chopping it up, whatever like that. We cool, cause we be cool when we cool, but niggas gotta get out their feelings. So we come, whatever like that. So then y'all know what he get on. He get on some wanting to fix his family, whatever like that. So me personally, I know after what you just did, like it ain't no coming back from. My heart not gonna come back from that. Like playing my face up about another female, it ain't no coming back from that. But like I said, this was in 2022, so I wasn't fully mature and grown at the time. So I'm like, you know what? I ain't even gonna take him. I ain't gonna take him serious, but I'm gonna show her like this is why you don't do too much about no man. Even though she ain't do too much about no man, but still texting me and things like that. Like this is why, because at the end of the day, I had him come right back home just to show a lesson. Because after my lesson was shown, I was done again. Like I kept telling him I was real honest and truthful about it. Like it ain't no coming back, but he thought he could fix it. So shit. But all now we end up calling it quits, and he end up getting locked up. So he get locked up for 2 years. Mind you, all this shit happened in July. By September, he's locked up for 2 years. So he ended up getting out. Mind y'all, we was not dealing with each other while he was in there. Like we had our little times where we try it out or like that, just doing some shit. But I knew it wasn't gonna go nowhere because I ain't really just want it no more. But I'm just trying to see, like, I get a little lonely, bored, and I'm like, shit, I can talk to him. So, but this whole time I didn't know he was still dealing with. I don't know what the fuck I be thinking, but I didn't know nothing about what they had. Like they still had something going on, or whatever like that. So I'm fucking with him, whatever like that. He ended up getting out. I go get him. Didn't want to go get him because I didn't want to be back with him, and I knew me going to go get him, I'm gonna be stuck with him. So get out. It's rocky as fuck. It didn't last no more than 2 weeks. Like motherfuckers really feel like I know how folks probably say this. I don't think nobody say nothing about the story, but like I know how I look on the outside, and it's never gave that. It never gave that, because when he got out, I didn't know nothing about them. Like she wasn't a thought to me. Like bitches don't be a thought in my brain. Like after something happened, I'm like, damn, how the fuck didn't you put that together? But it's like when you don't give a fuck no more, you ain't doing the math equations. You just gonna handle your business. And that was me. Like if I fuck with you, I'm just gonna believe what you say until it's proven different. So on my birthday, he get the popping and slipped out his mouth and said her name. Like he should have stayed with her, or I fucked up what I had going on. I could have. I'm like, you ain't fuck it up, because nobody know what we got going on. Go be with her. Like, I ain't gonna interfere. I'm not gonna fuck with what y'all got going on. None of that, because I don't give a fuck. I don't. This her problem, not mine. Like, and you keep saying that shit after breaking down, apologizing, and this fucking crazy. But however y'all it is what it is. And then while we arguing, what I don't like about her is while we arguing, she always on the phone. Like, he always calling her, like, I don't know what they be about. She say they best friends. I don't know, but that's how it went. And I might do a story time on how I got this scar on my face, but I ain't really trying too much. Like my story times be really as fuck. They be honest or whatever like that. But we ain't finna make this channel about me and him. It's just I be wanting to say my story times, and whatever story pop up in my head on the day that I whip this camera out is just what I'm gonna post. So it ain't never no intentions. Like I ain't name dropping. I ain't none of that. Those that know, those that don't, good. Just listen to and focus on me. But that's that. Shout out to them. Clock that, because they thought they ate that little situation up. They did not. They did not. Like, and one thing I am happy and grateful for is that I didn't let this shit break me. Don't get me wrong. It kind of did put me like in a slightest depression again, because it's like I knew I should not have went back, and I did it. And sometimes I do it for the sake of like my kids never see me with nobody else. So I be, you know, what better way to raise some kids with a man than with it being their father? So that's the mindset I had. But once I came to the conclusion, like, fuck the satisfactions of others, I'm gonna have to worry about mine, and I let it go, and let it go with peace. Like, it was never like they got some reactions out of me, but it had nothing to do with that, like him moving on like that. It had more stuff to do with my respect, because I don't let it too much shit. They just loud. Y'all too loud. So yeah, ooh, she look cute. So yeah, but yeah, like, and again, this ain't to down nobody, this ain't to make nobody feel bad, none of that. That's why I ain't name dropping. And if you want to expose yourself, because what lie am I telling? I'm not telling no lie. But that's this, and I'ma keep finding other story time. But y'all, like, the shit I be having to say, like, I ain't trying to open up doors to be getting into it with folks, but they gonna only be into it with me because it's the truth, and how fucked up y'all be as individuals, it ain't my fault. But if I was involved in that situation, that is my story to tell, and that's why I'm telling it. Because, like, quiet for what? And honestly, I'm doing this shit because I know y'all nosy as fuck. I know it bring views, and views can bring subscribers, and subscribers can mean money, and money can bring me off the laptop, off the computer. Don't y'all get it? I got a plan. It's not personal. Don't take it personal. It's just a plan. And if you take it personal, change your ways, because nobody told y'all to act like that. But that's why don't ever feel like y'all laughing at the next person came, because even though it probably brought me down a little bit, it brought me down a little bit because of how hard I be going for people. And I ain't gonna go into all of what I do for a person, but when you be so real for a person, to a person, and they show you that they're the complete opposite, believe them. Believe them, and can't nobody but them change that. So if they acted, hey, I ain't even gonna say too much. Kudos. I'm just grateful that I'm big hard body, because don't nothing affect me. Y'all stop me. Y'all ain't bring me down. No, y'all did bring me down, because some of my actions was a little down, but all in all, I still carry myself with high confidence. Like, I still carry myself as a lady, and I still carry myself very demure. So y'all, this is the end of this video. I'm kind of high, so this is the end of this video. And again, like, comment, share, and subscribe, because if you ain't tuned in, then what the fuck is you doing?
They dynamite, turn to a million, then we all rich. That's just how I feel.